What's up, YouTube? Back here again with another review of a Kickstarter that I happen to be a very lucky backer on. This happened to be a very popular Kickstarter, gaining over $2 million in funding. There's a few reasons why they were actually able to get so much funding, and we'll get into those details right here with the unboxing of a very special Kickstarter. Into the box and get the box open and get into the contents, let me tell you a little bit more about the Kickstarter campaign, a little bit more about what's inside the box. This is from a company known as Nomatic, and it's also done in partnership with Peter McKinnon, very famous YouTuber, very popular photographer, a great creative all around, and also a coffee addict. So this is obviously a very thoughtful and logical partnership. One in being it's a company that has a reputable name, has manufacturing tied up, already running operations, already shipping products. That's great from a Kickstarter standpoint as a backer. And two, great logical partnership in a use case scenario or in a persona for someone that's very popular and is going to use this and show it as their problem solver, their resolution for how they pack. This is known as the camera pack, or at least that's what they called it through their Facebook page. As I said, they gained a little bit over $2.2 million, which is awesome. That's great funding. Great way to start out a line. Who knows if they continue to do this with Peter, if they launch more products in this brand, this tied-out brand partnership. Well, that's yet to see, and we'll see what happens there. But one of the reasons I chose to get it is, again, it's a problem solver. I saw it as a resolution for a problem I have been having. And to talk a little bit more about that, I'll give you the example. This is my current drone bag. You can see it's full of everything right now, drone specific. And that's one of the problems. I absolutely love this bag. It's been great for me on a few vacations, but it is just super drone specific. It didn't have extra room where I wanted to go beyond a drone, carrying my headset, my headphones, a laptop or a PC, and also my iPad, and then even beyond that, a pair of clothes, a pair of swim trunks, or one to 2 days worth of outfits. It was not doing that for me, and this is set to be resolving that problem for me. This is a 35-liter bag with expandability up to 42 liters. So two things right off the bat specifically. One, it's designed for comfort, and two, it has dedicated compartments for my gear and my clothing. Dedicated compartments for my laptop, dedicated compartment for my iPad, and then to go beyond that again, dedicated for all of my equipment, all of my essentials as I'm carrying for travel and whatever the vacation might see. I have my GoPro, my Osmo Pocket. On top of that, with all of the drone gear, I needed a little bit more space to provide resolution for the problems that I saw in my own travel style. So hopefully this will do it. Again, very popular Kickstarter. It funded, I want to say, or campaign ended, I believe it was November 15th, 2019. And I believe I received the item maybe in late March of 2020, maybe even mid-March of 2020. So not too bad, considering the current environment, the current climate, the current supply chain. They did a great job in continuing to run production, which their production lines are in Vietnam, so they were able to continue operations and to deliver their promise to their backers on Kickstarter, which, as a huge fan of Kickstarter, I love to see that. So it's a well-known company, as I said, so they were able to continue running operations, and I'm sure Peter was happy as well since he put his name on it. So let's go ahead and get the box open and see what this bag is all about. Quickly, we will review the artwork on the exterior packaging. As you can see, Peter McKinnon's signature, along with the Nomatic brand, the Nomatic company logo as well. And then here, still on the exterior, on the opposite side, same logo and same signature as well. As we get into the actual contents of the box, you'll notice the skull logo again. This logo is representative of one of Peter's other Instagram accounts. It's one of his other logos. So one thing he says is, if you can find it, fly the flag. So go ahead and take a look to try to find Peter's other Instagram accounts where he's flying this particular logo. So we'll go ahead and grab everything out of the box and get into the actual contents and do the full unboxing. So you can see the contents of what actually was inside the box. It's fairly large. That's why it needed that very large box and outer container as well as it was shipped. It looks great from the outside. For the price of what I paid, it seems like it's not much, but I know exactly what it is, and I know it's going to completely be worth it because it's an entire travel ecosystem. It's not just focused on one single item such as a DSLR travel or such as a drone travel. No, it's focused on an entire ecosystem where I can fit in a DSLR that I do own and never use, fit in the drone that I quite often use and just fly for fun, and then plus on top of that 2 to 3 days worth of clothing that I can include in this carry-on bag as well. So super excited. Gonna go ahead and open up the entire contents and get it out. I have been waiting long enough to see what this is all about. And there we are. There we have it. I'm not going to get into too much of the contents of all of the specific compartments. It's got the laptop specific compartment. It's got the compartment for the iPad. It's got the compartments for your DSLR. It's got the dividers so you can divide your equipment and electronics how you see fit. It's got the clothing compartment. It's got the expandable option, again, as I said, to give you that extra 7 liters of space. Continue to, there we go. And that expands it out additionally so you can fit more in it. But, I mean, overall, it's just beautiful. Again, got the logo for both Peter's signature and Nomatic on there on the front. And then we'll go ahead and open up the main compartment, or actually not the main compartment, but this is more of the clothing specific compartment, and just slots and slots and slots for days just to fit all of your equipment and all of your gear. So super excited about that. Let me get the main compartment open really quick so you can take a look into that as well. And again, I'll post the link to the Kickstarter page so you can get more details and get a true definition of what everything this bag entails and is included for this bag. I believe this is the rain bag, so if you are in some trouble and you're walking around, you can just drop this bag over it and keep all of your equipment and gear protected. Look on the inside main compartment here, all of the dividers here. So it's just going to be plenty of space. I mean, for my DJI equipment, from the drone to the pocket, my GoPro equipment and gear, my clothing, probably even can fit in the DSLR in here. As again, I said I never use, but do actually own one. But just super excited. Another thing to mention here is, with a bag like this, you're carrying so much, which makes it possible to become very heavy. But it actually does have many straps and many options to help you loosen the weight or remove the weight from your shoulders. I can't remember exactly what they called it, but they have the external, or there's an internal system here that helps remove the weight from your shoulders and your back, so you're not carrying a full load, even though you are carrying a full load. And that's partly what all these straps are for, in this whole system, to help you ease your movement when you are walking around. So a ton of compartments here I need to dive into and really get familiar with it. I'm myself going to have to watch the Kickstarter video again to learn everything that it came with. But I'm super excited to get this to use once the world opens back up, as you know. But today I'm going to go ahead and transition all of my drone equipment from the old drone backpack to get it in here and see how everything fits. And again, super excited. Love Kickstarter. I love being a backer of a project, and I love seeing projects come to fruition and become successful and actually ship their product to the customer so professionally, so elegant, such as a company as Nomatic did. So check in the description for the link to the Kickstarter page to learn more and possibly even order your own. No affiliation to me. I don't get anything from it. But yeah, again, appreciate you taking a look at this video, and we'll see you again here soon for the next Kickstarter that I end up backing.